Well, what an interesting sky this morning, huh? So the sun was, and it's about to peek back out. I mean, it's just really high level clouds. Okay, whatever. Interesting morning. Okay, so it's not quite so far to the activity center. It's just over half a mile, but it's a little bit uphill. And it is 84 degrees and it's humid. All right, so anyway, the drive up was 1 mile, 3 minutes, 577 watt hours per mile. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be burning even more energy going back because I've had the air conditioning on. But okay, this just to give you, this is just to document the trip itself. Drive to begin. Okay. There you go. I mean, is it straight? No, but it's parked in my driveway, so from a RoboTaxi perspective, that's good because then the person can get in and out without worrying about traffic on the street. Not that there's a lot of traffic here, but it's a safer situation.
Now turn right.
Oh, okay, he did want to come in this entrance. Whoa! Okay, there you go, man. 3500 HD, yeah. Bad boy here, he just pulled up here and immediately started backing up. Didn't even look to see if anybody's coming in behind him. Whoa, that's when you brake on, move immediately to avoid being hit by this Duramax. Oh, it's a diesel, okay. Whatever. You know, for some vehicles, maybe you should have a special license to drive such a vehicle. Okay, welcome to Brookshire Brothers. One of the thoughts that occurred to me as I was looking around was Tesla, at least they used to, I don't know if they still have it, they had a program where you could set up a program with wall chargers that, how do I say it? You could charge people to use, okay? So Brookshire Brothers is a shopping plaza. It's one store, but this is a shopping plaza that at one time nobody would move into. Yeah, well, it was just sitting vacant. Finally, they started getting some customers in, started making some movement. All right, so where I'm standing right now this is meant for a restaurant pad, right? So if you brought in a restaurant, it would go here. So there's a big transformer box here, and there's a little transformer box here. What I'm curious about is, could we use some parking spaces and run some level 2 chargers? I mean, why not? It's possible. I'm not sure how it would work, but it's a crazy enough idea. If you could just make it work, it'd be great, right? Or you could even go up against that wall or way over there. I don't know. I'm not sure how far you'd have to run that cable, and you don't want to run. You don't want to spend a lot of money running that cable. I can guarantee you that. But anyway, it's just a thought. Okay, so I stopped at Vistago. 2 miles, 5 minutes, 296 watt hours per mile. Yes, sir, Bob. Okay, welcome home. Let's see, it's 10:53, 86 degrees. Not that y'all count that part, right? 63% battery. Trips 6 miles. It's 6 miles from there. 6 miles, 10 minutes, 145 watt hours per mile. That's what coasting more or less downhill does for you. So total trip today is 4 kilowatt hours. The total distance is 16 miles. Okay. Wow, that's 44 cents. Sorry, I'm thinking. The guy who made a left turn and then suddenly was backing up without looking, obviously, had no idea anybody was behind him. Oh my goodness. So it's let's call it a GMC Silverado, whatever. Sierra 3500 HD Duramax. Yeah. Do you think he's not gonna be able to do this? I mean, he might be able to make 20 miles on 1 gallon of diesel, but he doesn't have 1 gallon, does he? It's 4 kilowatt hours, 44 cents. So what is that? A third? So it's 1/6 of a gallon. Okay, whatever. Peace and Army. So pulling out of the Vistago, there was a motorcycle that was parked in the parking lot. And what's interesting is, as I drive by, the motorcycle representation has a person on it, right? There's nobody on the motorcycle. It's just a representation of it. So it's just kind of funny to see it that way. To tell you the truth, I fully expected that if I hadn't stopped at Vistago, FSD would have continued in the outside lane of Loman Ford and would have shifted to the left to the inside lane after you were supposed to turn right. For right turn must turn right, or right lane must turn right. Okay, but since I interrupted him, it didn't happen. Most everything was fine coming out of Vistago. I mean, there's a few spots where he slows down, but today it looks like if he has a semi-clear view, he's willing to go speed limit. But anytime he feels like he's going around a curve and he's losing some sight, he slows down. Okay, I mean, it's FSD, right? I don't know that there's anything I can do to fix that. Okay, and the other part is, whoa, wait, what? 2 times in 1 day I parked in my driveway. Okay, cool, awesome. So the other day when I noticed that the alarm was going off, yeah, so if I'm still on drive and it's FSD that drove me there, FSD will sound an alarm if you take off the seatbelt. Today it actually threw up the red hands. Okay. Oh, what do you do? Okay, you immediately push to park. So I did that on purpose to see what happened. Press to park, turn off the flashers. I mean, you know what that tells you? If you're driving with FSD on, don't take off your seatbelt, because at least it's going to start screaming. Now, will it do something even more stupid, like slow down, almost stop? Very possible. All right? I mean, I don't know. Yes, FSD is off when I go to my friend's house. So my friend, she has a tendency to take off her seatbelt once she gets in the neighborhood, so to speak. I don't know. I don't take off my seatbelt normally until I've stopped. And I put on my seatbelt before I go. What? Because if you're rolling and you don't have your seatbelt on, it's a ticket. Right? There you go. All right, anyway, peace Army. I'm beating around the bush. So I did try that out today just to confirm if FSD isn't disengaged by the park and you got to the position you're in by FSD, even if you're stationary and you take off your seatbelt, it's alarm city. Okay? At least for the driver. No, don't ask me to try it with somebody else. Okay, there you go. So let's call it a grade. The grade's a solid B. It's pretty good today. I mean, it's all in Lago Vista, so we didn't go anyplace else. There was a brake on FSD off to avoid going up the private road and driving for a little ways without FSD to avoid the private road on the way back. Okay, it's just the way it is. FSD won't give up on that. Okay, but there you go. Okay, another one of those. No, that can't be right. Can it? So, GMC 3500 HD Duramax gets 13 miles per gallon? Holy cow. And all that guy was doing is run to the grocery store to buy some groceries. Right? So, oh, geez Louise. So let's go back. We're getting a sixth of a gallon of diesel. And I don't even know if that's accurate, but there's no way he could barely even start the truck for that little. Okay, he could start it, but he wouldn't be able to go very far, would he? Yeah, so what is that? 13, divide that in half, 7, divide it in half again? No, wait, what? It doesn't matter. It's like he can go two miles, maybe 3 at the most. Wow, that's really stupid, isn't it? What a waste.